Hey, my long-lost tribe. How the heck are ya? Clearly, as you can tell by my horrific sounding voice, I've been sick for a little bit, again, and have not been able to do any readings. So, I apologize that your readings are not out with any luck and a lot of self-love. I'm hoping I'll be better so we can get some March readings out. Until then, let's talk about this crazy-ass energy that's going on. We have a full moon in Virgo tonight. Pretty much going on right now. You can probably feel the shift. And because it is so strong, I wanted to kind of give you guys a little heads up as to what's going on. So first of all, fun fact, with all the illnesses going around, 75% of all diseases are connected to Virgo, because Virgo is in control of our guts, our intestines. So just as full moons can be cleansing and they cleanse our energies, we can use their powerful energy to charge our crystals. We can also use this full moon period to cleanse our bodies. So perhaps you do a little fasting, or you eliminate dairy for 2 weeks. Dairy, I personally love milk. However, it is one of the most common triggers of stomach and digestive issues. Other than the full moon, there are also some pretty big shifts going on, such as Mars and Uranus. They recently met up, and for those of you who are not familiar, both Mars and Uranus are very pushy. They're destructive or headstrong. And this crafty little get-together that they have going on is actually trining the full moon. So things in life that have had a strong grip on you for years may be easily released as you have all of this strength and confidence coming from this Mars and Uranus duo that we have going on. Thankfully, for those of us who have great intentions and lists of ideas, that we have Virgo in the mix. Virgo can organize and analyze and execute this powerful release to bring profound healing that we have been needing for so long now. Virgos are also well known for overanalyzing and being self-critics. So there's potentially some unkind bullshit that you've been telling yourself, and guess what? It's time for that to go. We got to get rid of that. Just as the little Medea video says, let that shit go. Let it go. Let it walk right on out of your life. If there is someone who is directly related to those bullshit beliefs that you have about yourself, let that fucker go too. Make it rain with negative people leaving your life. And you get a one-way ticket. And you get a one-way ticket. And you get a one-way ticket. Right the hell up on out of my life. Because we are changing our perspectives. We are refilling our belief systems with positivity and self-love and confidence. And anyone who stands in the way, light that bitch up and let it burn. Along with understanding what's going on, I also went ahead and drew some cards. So we have Archangel Gabriel, we have Enlightenment, and then on the outside we have Compliments and Inner Child. Archangel Gabriel, this angel is the angel of communication and creativity. He is inspiring, he's motivating. He encourages us to reach our full potential and to live our purpose-driven life. Fun fact, he is also all about fertility, so depending on how you spend your full moon might just directly affect how you are going to spend the next 9 months of your life. Just saying. The card of Enlightenment. Every color of the chakra system. Every color. Right now, along with cleansing our bodies, you should most definitely consider cleansing your chakras. Cleansing your aura. You cannot expect to drive down the road in a straight line if you need an alignment and you have 3 flat tires. You've got to get your vehicle running good so that you are able to go in the direction that you want. And it's going to be a whole lot smoother sailing when you get that vehicle in tip-top shape. Your card of enlightenment. In order to really find those answers that we've been seeking, like what are we meant to do? Why am I here? Why are these relationships in my life? You have to be willing to go within. Step back from the world around you that's so full of distractions. Clear the clutter so that you can hear the message. You have to seek out that clarity. And when you do, the teacher will appear. Always. Always. Inner child. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied. They simply need to be nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. We are go, go, go. And when we do that, we're trying to provide the best childhood for our kids. We are trying to be the best employee that we can be. But when we do that, we don't even realize when our tank is nearing empty until we run out of gas and we're sitting there, unable to move because we didn't take care of ourselves first. Compliments. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I give the gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it, in which case I can follow up by complimenting myself for solving such a compliment puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. Have you noticed how many people have such a difficult time receiving compliments? And obviously we know that that's directly related to their self-confidence. However, it doesn't cost anything, and it takes very little time to give a genuine compliment, a legit genuine compliment. We all know how the email from our coworkers or our employers pretty much goes without feeling genuine when every time you get an email it says thanks for all you do. Thanks for all you do. By the way, I just gave you a list of 10 things that you fucking suck at, but thanks for all you do. So if you want to give a compliment and you want it to be received in a genuine manner, then make that fucking compliment genuine. When you receive a compliment, let that really settle in. Let that sink in and believe the compliments. Accept them. Yeah, we can always see things in others that they can't see, but if we can help them begin to see, if we can buy them the mirror so they can look into it, let's do it. Give a compliment. I'm gonna pull some cards for each sign as to how this moon is going to affect each sign. As I go through that, I'll explain the houses and kind of the energy shifts with each zodiac sign. So I will be right back and we'll get that going. I missed you guys. Thank you so much for those of you who have stuck around. And we're gonna light this bitch up. Just give me a minute. All right, so we're gonna use the surrender deck. Starting with Aries. What do we have for Aries to surrender during this full moon process? This full moon cycle. Now, Aries, this is going to be directly related to enemies at work or creating healthy habits, healthy routines. And the surrender card for Aries is going to be, hopefully that will focus a little better here with the lighting. However, surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So, perhaps those enemies at work, we just need to back off. We need to give the situation some breathing room. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to surrender during this full moon period? Now, for Taurus, this is this Virgo full moon, we have a card already, is going to be about your love life, your kids. Your words and thoughts create your reality. And you guys have the surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Hopefully that will help with the lighting there. So, Taurus, understand your strength, your ability. No more playing it small. No more just half-assing things. Believe in yourself. Believe in your power. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini during the Virgo full moon? February 19th, 2019. 2/19 of 2019. For Gemini. Gemini, this is all about your heart chakra. Your emotional blockages that are potentially from your childhood that are affecting your current home life. Why is it that you've always had this weird feeling like you have no peace at home? You don't really know where your home is. You don't feel comfortable at home. There's always a sense of dis-ease. Gemini, your card is surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that do not serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Perhaps when you surround yourself with positive people and get rid of the toxic, you can heal that heart chakra. You can clear the emotional blockages in order to have that sense of peace in your home. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer during this Virgo full moon? Cancer. For the sign of Cancer, what do we have for them to surrender during this full moon cycle? The sign of Cancer, what do we have for them to surrender during this full moon cycle? Cancer, this is going to be all about communicating your truth and healing friendships. And the card you guys have is surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation is, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve the issue more quickly. So, healing those friendships, communicating your truth, perhaps stepping away from the drama is going to help you with that. Then we have Leo, the sign of Leo. What do we have for Leo to surrender during this Virgo full moon period? February 19th of 2019. Almost had one flip out there that was surrender to miracles. Like it. So Leo, your full moon period, the house that it's in is regarding your finances and your self-worth. The card you guys have is surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take an action will attract success. So, let's heal those finances and gain some self-worth by perhaps actually starting to journal rather than just buying it and leaving it sit there. Doing some affirmations. And then there's Virgo. Woo! Virgo, you are a quick one right there. All right. Holy buckets. All right. So Virgo, you had two cards come out right away. And these cards are pretty much dead on. Virgo, this full moon is all about releasing those limiting and degrading thoughts that you have of yourself. And the two cards that you have are surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Love it. Love it, Virgo. All right, then let's go with Libra. Libra, this is in your 12th house. And so this is going to be all about releasing, got a card here, releasing what no longer serves you. It's about connecting to your spirituality, understanding what you believe and what you were only meant to believe, but that belief no longer serves you. And the card that you guys got is surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Libra, the one who is always doing for others and sometimes forgetting themselves, right? Set those limits, set the boundaries. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be all about the purification and cleaning up your social circle, letting go of some belief or some trauma, some incident with your parents that is affecting your world that surrounds you today. Whether it be with your relationships in romance or your friendships, something directly related with your parents, cleaning up that belief system, that pattern that you guys have had. You guys have 2 cards. Alright, Scorpio. Your 2 cards. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. All right. Embracing the moments. Why am I here? Why is this happening to me? What is this supposed to teach me? All about shifting your perspective from why is this happening to me to what am I supposed to learn? And then we have Sag. What is Sagittarius supposed to surrender during this full moon period? The Virgo full moon. Sag, this is in your house of career. So it's asking you to figure out what is blocking you in your career, in needing that status to feel like you have accomplished something, like you're successful. If you don't have a title behind your name, you don't feel complete. What is it that's blocking you in your career? What belief system? What does Sagittarius need to surrender during this Virgo full moon? February 19th, 2019. The sign of Sagittarius. All right. Your guys' card is Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. That's a good one, Sag. That is a good one. Capricorn. You are up next, my loves. Capricorn. Capricorn, this Virgo full moon is about releasing toxic belief systems. It's in your 9th house, and it's your chance to rewrite your story. It's a chance to find your purpose. Capricorn, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. The Virgo full moon, all about love and passion. I like it, Capricorn. Rewrite your story. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What do they need to surrender during this full moon period? It's your 8th house. Aquarius, this one's a pretty emotional one for you guys because you guys have always found yourself going through relationships where you are giving more than you're receiving and needing to know why. Why? We got a card down here. Why does that happen? Open the channels to receiving that love that you desire. If you are always giving more love in your relationships, you're always giving more gifts to try and get people to love you more. Why is that? And when you can surrender to your full power and remember that your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, whether you think that you have this small mindset that you have to buy people's love or affection, understanding that when you step into your full power, you simply being you is going to be enough. You don't have to buy people's love and affection. You can simply just be you, and you will receive the love and affection that you have longed for, probably since childhood. Then there's Pisces. What does Pisces need to surrender during this Virgo full moon? Now, Pisces, this full moon is all about the blockages that you have in relationships. Why do you feel that need to run? And the blockages coming from your 7th house of understanding that people do actually still love with their whole heart. They are genuine. Not everybody is, but you can't build that wall and leave it there for everybody. Every once in a while, you're going to have to perhaps build a gate so that way you can let people in. And you won't feel that need to run. You can believe their love. You can believe their dedication to you. That it comes from a real space. And you do that by surrendering the outdated beliefs about yourself, letting go of those limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into life. So, soaring into your life of love and relationships that don't fail, that don't leave you completely broken, that don't leave you feeling like you're not good enough. Just because the past has always went a certain way doesn't mean that the future needs to always go that way either. That is what I have for you guys. I hope that you have an amazing full moon. Remember that this energy is going to last for a while. And also keep in mind that we are getting real close to that dreaded Mercury mother effing retrograde. Almost the entire month of March. Yay! Woohoo! Not so. Save your passwords. And back up your computers. Communicate while we can. Clear out that throat chakra. Say what you need to say. Love yourself. It's one of the most attractive qualities a person can possess is self-love. I love you guys. I love you very much. I thank you so much for being the most amazing tribe. And I will see you beautiful bitches on the flip side. Until then, much love.